Hello world, Clinton here, and I've got a ridiculous story of the power of modern media today. On Friday, we took a trip into Barrie, me and some friends, to go check out the new gay bar that was opening, grand opening. It was Lakeside Upper Deck, and there had been lots of talk about this because there was apparently going to be protesters there. Someone had started a petition on change.org to remove Lakeside Upper Deck from downtown Barrie. Jesse Michelle started this petition, which made news. It was like on CTV, it was talked about on the radio, the idea that there was going to be a bunch of people bussing down from Toronto to go protest the opening of this gay bar because it shouldn't be in our downtown community. It's immoral, it goes against people's religious beliefs, and it wouldn't be safe for the people in downtown Barrie with all the irresponsible drunk people, immature. So, yeah, everyone I was talking to about this was like, what are you gonna do if there's protesters? Like, you know, some people were saying, like, oh, I'd confront them. There's lots of people showing up, talk on Facebook, people showing up with signs, counter protesters, all this hullabaloo. And then, right before opening, it turns out that this was all a hoax. It was a hoax. One person, Jesse Michelle, allegedly, was faking the entire time. You can read the story here in Barrie today. But what happened is right before the bar opened, they posted on Facebook a big, confession that, well, it's pretty ridiculous. Many of you know me as the person who started the petition to have it removed from Barrie, this gay bar. From hate-filled comments to threats of violence against myself, I felt I needed to be the one reason this city finally came together and stopped for a moment and just loved each other. Yes, for all the fear and hate messages I brought on myself was really a sign of all the love that we're creating here in our community. This person is a narcissistic nutjob, okay? Okay? They've been working in marketing for years, and they started an online petition to have this place removed, just to see who would stand up for it. And I never expected such a large response. Response was greater than I could have hoped for. Oh yes, all the wonderful things I did scaring people with my fake divisive threats of bigotry and on non-acceptance. I'm so proud. This person's so proud of having acted like, a threat and pretending that Barrie was home to a whole bunch of, homophobes and whatnot. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous for all the obvious reasons. But also, it's ridiculous because it's a sign of the power of modern technology and modern media that we all just kind of, hey, welcomed. Hey, let's all connect to each other directly through social media, and then allow one narcissistic person to just create a giant furor and get everyone on edge and create right? This is the whole dehumanizing element of technology. When you see other people as data points. Hey, look at all the random strangers whose lives I affected just by standing up on a platform and acting like a total nutjob. By faking to be, some intolerant ass just to see who gets riled up and then be all proud of them for riled up. I'm so proud of all the hate and death threats that I received. That was really great. Like, the contradictions are mind-blowing, but this is how the techniques of marketing of the 20th century have moved into something that anybody can do. Anybody can just stand up and do this stuff now and then pat themselves on the back. There's this notion from a blogger I read called The Last Psychiatrist called crowdsourcing the superego. Right? The superego is like supposed to be like the feeling of your mom and dad who give you support or punish you and say you're doing something wrong, that kind of lurks, right? It's a Freudian notion. And the idea of crowdsourcing the superego means you can just go on the internet where there's thousands and millions of people, and you will always find some people who support you and totally agree with everything you do and go, yes, ignore the haters, you're doing a good job. And that's exactly what happened. You can find lots of people damning this person, but then they also have lots of people saying, oh, good for you for helping raise awareness. What a wonderful marketing stunt. Now this bar is going to be more popular than ever now that everyone knows about it, right? So, like, there are rewards out there for people to just stand up and cause waves. We're going to be talking more about the effects of everyone getting crammed together in a psychic sardine can tomorrow with a very special guest on my next episode of Life in the Foam. If you haven't subscribed to Life in the Foam, you can find it on my website, clintonthegeek.com. I'm going to keep doing this, and I need to start saying this. I've got a Patreon account. You can find the link below down on my YouTube channel, where I'm going to start setting things up if I get any bites. So let's go, people. I'm going to have an excellent show for you tomorrow. And until then, take care.